Hey everybody, welcome to the 2015 Spring West Village Dodgeball Championship! Before we start, there are a couple little differences with the playoffs as opposed to the regular season. First things first, the rules out there, obviously you cannot have substitutes because you can't win with another team for your team in the playoffs. So the way that this works is you need your minimum of 4 to not forfeit. Same as always. You also need a minimum of 2 women out there on the court. If you have less than your 2 women tonight, that's totally fine. You still have 4, you don't forfeit. But for every woman you are down, you have to start with that many men down. Does that make sense? Example. So if we have 4 guys on the team and only 1 woman show up, oh shit. That means only 3 guys can start on the court, 1 guy has to sit out. We have 3 guys, 1 woman, and 1 guy sitting out. He can get caught back in. We have to start with 1 down if you're missing a woman. Make sense?
What if you have 5 boys and 1 girl?
As always, you can never have more than 4 men on the court. That doesn't change. So that is the biggest thing with the rules on the court there. Also, because of the playoffs, games tend to take a little longer. There is no 3rd game if your team gets swept. You lost. You're out of the tournament. You're terrible and the worst players ever. However, that feeling of being awful will quickly turn into okay because the sooner you get out, the sooner you get to go to the bar and get smashed. And traditionally, the last night of the season is by far the biggest shit show of the whole season. And I recommend, for those of you that are like, oh, I don't really go to the bar, that's not my thing. No, that doesn't happen in playoffs. Tonight you go to the bar. There are rules. This is the last time you're all going to be on a team together. Get out there, go get silly, or have some fried cheese or whatever. But get out there.
Fried cheese?
Now I'd like to show you what you will all be playing for here. If I could have... Thank you. And the squid's back there too. If I can get that.
Recording with the tape for it. To keep the camera up on the wall.
I got that.
All right.
Fascinating.
Yes.
This is what you'll be playing for tonight.
It's my whole pro.
An actual real trophy. A lot of leagues will give you like a little plastic or $2. It's technically metal, but it's like pencil lead. Little thing around your neck with a plastic ribbon, and it's like, woo, it's stupid. In the spirit of the Stanley Cup, your team's name will get engraved on this cup forever. It should be passed down from generation to generation in dodgeball lore of New York City. Whichever team wins this, you get to take this home like the Stanley Cup. Pass it around your teammates, take goofy photos with it, send it to us, we'll post them. Whoever wins, graciously take this to the bar, get drunk out of it, and I guarantee you, beer out of this cup tastes much better than beer out of a regular mug. Some of you can attest to that who've won this in the past. Now, while this is undeniably cool to win a gigantic metal heavy trophy like a real sport, obviously we promote being the whole not a dick thing as much as anything. So there is one more trophy to hand out right now, in fact. Can I have a representative from Who Let the Dodge Out, or who's ever here?
Ashley!
So every season, like I said, there's one trophy for the playing, and there's one trophy for the, hey, being a good dude out there. This is sort of loose criteria, as much attendance as it is people just never having had a bad word to say about this team. They're never arguing, they just take it, they're out at the bar, they're dressing up, they're just spirited and good people, everyone loves them. And the winner of the 2015 Spring Golden Squid, which is a 6-pronged beer bong to take to the bar tonight. Who let the Dodge out? So, however long you are in the tournament, once you are out, take the squid with you to the bar and get hammered.
So at the end of the night.
Yeah.
The very end of the night.
Now, as I said, we're playing for a gigantic, awesome, cool trophy. And that tends to bring out some really awesome competition and also people getting dickish. So, I understand that we are now playing for something because you are trying to win your adult co-ed recreational after-work Monday nights dodgeball league.
Slow.
Please keep that in mind when you are out there. This is not an if, this is a when. I guarantee you referees are going to miss calls. It happens. What we do not have still, which I know is a surprise to many of you every single week, is an instant replay. They gotta call it the best they can call, and they gotta stick by that call. Is it wrong sometimes? Yeah, sorry. Move on with your day, and hopefully this does not ruin your life in perpetuity. Do not make your quest for fun and winning ruin other people's fun. That is the line. If you're being a dick and making other people in the room have less of a good time because you're that super competitive crazy about this, you do not belong here. You belong probably talking to a therapist because this is, again, dodgeball. Relax out there. Speaking of referees, can I get my referees out here for a second? As I said, I know people oftentimes are upset with referees' calls, and then, oh, that's a terrible call. Well, would you like to ref? Oh, no, I wouldn't want to do that. I think we can all agree that, good or bad, being a referee is a really, really hard job. So we have a round of applause for our referees. And also, maybe one of the hardest things, she doesn't even get to be on a team to actually be a part of that camaraderie, but comes every week and takes pictures of you and makes you look pretty. And